Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Air Force Falcons. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Air Force's offense will have the football first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and quarterback keeps it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He goes right back to the air. He lets one fly deep. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Flushed out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Goes to the option. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On the option. He'll keep it again on the option. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. There's a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And the fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Runs through the tackle. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Palmer. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of the lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He turns that loose down the right side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Here we go, ready. All right, let's go. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Throws for the tight end. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moving out to the right. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg.
Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I got up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. That is a good way to start your conference opener. Good execution. They've got a lead, but they can be even better. They want to turn up the notch of intensity, execution, and excitement here to start the third quarter.
Thanks, Holly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Scott. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield is Hayes. Finds his big tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Scott. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Over the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it. It's Scott. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. The option, the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Here's the pressure. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Here's a heat, and they got it.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway. Play for this defense. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. So the defense has kept them in it. The offense hasn't done anything, but there's still time if they maybe a crease. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Off play action. Using the quick game. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Takes his shot. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Touchdown, Air Force. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start as Bend in this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Off-play action on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Bulldozes his way through. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive, now first down from the 39. Going with the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes a handoff. It's Palmer. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
It'll be third and long. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
I love that last play, and I love that they're still under control here. I know it's a 2-minute situation. Everybody's trying to go fast, but they can't get out of control. Right now, they're playing within themselves. They're understanding what's on the clock. They're just running their offense.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. He's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's got it, and they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Under fire. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.